Let me ask you something straight up. Have you ever looked around the gym and thought, man, I'm working just as hard and maybe even harder than these people. So why in the hell I don't see any results? You show up consistently, you lift, you sweat, you're putting in the time, but your strength is stuck in the same spot. And your energy? Constantly drained. If that sounds like you, or even a little familiar with you, then listen closely, because I'm about to break it down in 3 mistakes that are silently killing your gains. And no, I'm not talking about the rookie stuff like bad form or skipping leg day. Those are the sneaky, hard to spot mistake that even experienced lifters makes. The kind of mistake that doesn't seem like a big deal until you realize those are the reason why your progress are stalling. Your workout feels flat and your motivation is in the dirt. I'm gonna walk you through to each and every one and explain why they're wrecking your results. And most importantly, showing you how to fix them today so you can finally unlock real growth. If you've been training hard and getting nowhere, this video might just be your turning point. Let's dive in. Alright, let's talk about the very first one. Isolation exercise. Bicep curl, tricep extension, leg extension, cable lateral raises. You know the ones. They target a single muscle group and give you the juicy pump. Feels good, right? But here's the trap. You are doing it too much. If your workout is full of isolations and barely any compound movements, you're basically building a house with Legos, block by block, at the time when you could be using your power tools.
But we need to go.
Let me paint you a picture. There is always that guy at the gym hammering curls like it's a religion. He wants bigger arms. Fine, but go to him and ask him when was the last time that he did even a chin-up, heavy rows, or close grip bench press. Probably you're just gonna hear crickets. Compound lifts are the foundation of a real muscle development. They recruit multiple muscle groups, train your body to work like a system, and create a bigger hormonal response, which means basically more muscles. Squats activate your glutes, quads, calves, hamstring, and core. Deadlift light up your entire posterior chain. Bench press, it's your shoulders, triceps, and if you're doing it right, it activates even your back. That's why you need them to build real size and strength. Yes, isolation movement have a place, especially if you're fixing some imbalances or targeting weak points, but they should complement, not replace, your compound movements. Also because when you do compound movements, all the other muscle that you would do isolation exercise for are targeting. If you are not squatting, pressing, pulling, or hinging, you're leaving massive gains behind. Now let's move on to mistake number 2. And this one killed more lifters than form ever will. Training for numbers instead of intensity. So many people walk in the gym with a checklist mindset. Okay, 10 set for 10, got it. 2 more exercise done. Now, time to hit the shower. But here is the brutal truth. Your body doesn't give a damn about your checklist. It does not grow if you're done at 3 sets of 12. It grows because you push it to the absolute limit and force it to adapt. You really have to stop to do volume for the sake of volume. High volume without high effort equal 0 results.
Are you even pulling? Are you on my team?
The way you can fix it is by using HIIT, aka high intensity training. This method flip the script. You're doing less, but you're working harder. You're taking every set to failure. You're controlling every rep on both the negative and the positive portion of the movement. You're not stopping because the program sells 12 reps. You're stopping when your muscle says, I'm done. Let me give you an example. Instead of doing 4 lazy sets of 10 reps on the lat pull down, you're doing 1 to 2 sets and you give everything you got. Full range of motion, then you control the tempo to total failure. And I mean total failure. You're not even capable to move the weights any longer. Now, that's where growth truly lives. That's where your fiber gets fully recruited. And then the magic happens.
Any better this morning? Any change?
Change? Yeah. Big change.
And here is the bonus. If you're training this hard, you can't do a longer workout because your body simply won't let you. you'll be toast after 45 to 6 minutes. Which brings us to the third mistake. Here is something that most people never thinks about, but it's a silent killer of progress. You are in the gym too damn long. You're not a monk in a mission. You're not in there for 3 hours seeking enlightenment. You're there to stimulate growth and get the fuck out. Here is the reality. If you're training with true and real intensity, you shouldn't need more than an hour. Period. When you work out past 70 to 75 minutes mark, a few things happen. Cortisol levels start to rise up, and this is your body's stress hormones, and it literally eats away your muscles. Consequently, recovery suffers. You leave the gym drained and not stimulated. Also, you increase the chances of injuries. Muscle fatigue, form breaks down, and the joints takes the hit. And worst of all, you start to associate exhaustion with progress. And that, my friends, is the trap. More is not better. Better is better. Efficiency is the best way to work out. Now look, I get it. Sometimes the gym is super packed. Sometimes you're just waiting minutes and even hours for an equipment. But 3 hours marathon, that's ego, no science. You grow when you recover, not when you're training. If you're lifting heavy, train to failure, and pushing your limits, you will need 24 to 48 hours of rest in between your workout days, so you can fully rebuild your muscles. Which basically means if you train Monday, you destroy your body, take at least 24 hours, and then you go again to the gym. And for some of you guys, you will need even more rest. I'm talking about 48 hours of rest in between a day that you work out, then 2 days of rest, and then work out again. And do not underestimate the power of sleep. If you're not getting, I know this is a cliche and you heard a million times, at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, quality rest, you're not recovering anything. And that means you're not growing any type of muscles. You're just gonna be stuck in the same place over and over.
Skinny bitch.
Alright, let's bring it all together. Look, building muscles is not rock science, but it does require intention. And most people, they're doing just enough to stay stuck. If you're not seeing gains, if you feel drained, frustrated, and like your hard work is being wasted, it's probably not your genetics, and it's not your supplements. It's because these 3 mistakes have crept you into your workout without even you knowing it was happening. Focusing too much on isolation exercises instead of building your foundations with compound movements, training for volume instead of intensity, chasing numbers instead of chasing growth, spending way too long in the gym, thinking more time equals more growth, when it's actually killing your gains, your recovery, and holding you back. These guys are just bad habits. They are basically progressors, killers. And if you don't fix them, you will be stuck in the same spot for 6 months and wondering why you don't notice any changes. But the good news, you can fix them starting right now. Rebuild your training starting from compound movements. Push yourself to failure with control, focused, and intensity. Get in, get the workout done, and get out. Then go home, eat, sit back, recover like a beast. You will be shocked how much better your body responds once you stop doing what it feels productive and start doing what actually is effective. Trust me on this one. When you clean up these 3 areas, things will start clicking. Your strength will go up, your physique will start changing, and most importantly, you will stop wasting time and start building the body you actually really after. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. And if you realize that you will be making one or all these mistakes, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone that has been spinning their wheels for months without getting any results. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Have you ever made one of these mistakes? Be real with me. Let's talk about it. And if you want to learn more about training to failure, building muscle with less volume, or to recover like a beast, check out this video that are popping out on the screen. They might help you. Thank you for watching guys, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao!